sense of ring. And so here we are, and decided for the acoustic violin. Why? Well, right, we know that this instrument has been allowed to speak for the voices of humanity, and here we are tonight with a company that profoundly is speaking for humanity, technological solutions at so many levels. So honored to be here. Here we go, composed for Nebulas grand opening mainnet release. Acoustic. Representing the voicelessness, thanking the unbanked. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank Nebulas grand opening. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Emerson. And thank you guys all for being here. This is a really special night for Nebulas and the whole team here. And so tonight, two of the founding members are going to be doing an overview about Nebulas itself, a deep dive into the mainnet release, which they're actually launching here tonight. And then afterwards, we'll hear from some of the partners of Nebulas itself, and then we'll close it up. So before I introduce Hitters, I want to give a short little story about how we met. So I think we met about 10 months ago. Hitters was one of the original co-founders of AntShares, which became NEO, which I was an early supporter of. And he was also part of the Alibaba financial group doing the blockchain group there. And when I met him and the team, I was always super impressed that no matter what hour of the day in Pacific time, they were always up and working. It was crazy. They're the only blockchain project I can think of that they actually beat their schedule and they're doing their mainnet before they said that they were going to. They had to readjust it a few times backwards. So it's been really impressive to just see them as a team and see them grow. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Hitters to give a short little brief introduction on Nebulas itself. So welcome.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. It's a big day. It's a wonderful night, and we're gonna share our Nebulas thinking with you guys. We're gonna launch the mainnet here, and it's a big event for Nebulas. It should be the most important day so far for me and for our co-founders, Robin and Arrow, and our team member in Beijing, and a lot of community people. They are from Korea, Europe, and Boston, a lot of places. It's I'm very honored. I'm very excited. So my language is not a mother language, for English, but I think language is not a problem in blockchain, because in blockchain world it's pretty flat. There's no so-called Chinese blockchain project, and there's no so-called US blockchain project. There's no so-called Japanese blockchain project. All blockchain project is blockchain projects. We connect with each other, no matter what language, what country you have. We connect with each other just because the belief we have. The belief is about blockchain is going to be a huge thing. Blockchain is going to be a big thing. The belief we have is we think Nebulas is going to be a big player in the industry. And Nebulas should be the best, should be the most important important in this industry. And thank you for coming. And the belief I have is more. Right now, I have more belief about this because of you. Because of all people behind the camera, behind the live stream. Because I just want to express myself. I love Nebulas. I love Nebulas. I love Nebulas. I love Nebulas. Maybe you guys can see. We love Nebulas. 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 It's a big day, and it's a big moment. And we share every thoughts with you guys. We share, our emotions with you guys. Not every emotions is good. Not every day is a shining day, right? Just like the moment this afternoon, it's a pretty big down, right? Right now, a lot of people, I think they are crying right now, right? So it's tough. Not every day is a good day, right? It's tough. And that makes this moment is much more important. And this moment belongs to the doers. This moment belongs to the believers. This moment belongs to the contributors to this industry. I witnessed, this industry from a very small group into an industry. I think it costs takes about 6 or 7 years in China. I have the very feeling about the industry. We connected with each other. We are still the pioneer. All of us are still the pioneers in this industry. With the belief we can do, with the belief we can achieve. Yeah, let's start the talk. Yeah, the topic is about new journey, our destiny. Seeking blockchain. This picture talked about 1 year before, last June. I remember I just quit from Alibaba Group. 1 week and a half. Then we finalized the first version of no technical white paper. It's when Nebulas was born last June. We remember that day. You can see a lot of ideas appear, like the Nebulas rank. You can see this. It's the NR, and maybe some Nebulas force. You can see, yeah, a lot of information. Yeah, that makes, so a lot of people see, oh, it takes 1 day in our industry. It also means about at least 2 weeks in classic internet industry, right? So that takes a long time. It was so memorable, yeah. And we built. Starting from the non-technical white paper, we built the Nebulas. There's 3 core concepts about Nebulas. Allow me, to explain a little bit. The first one is about the value ranking for the whole blockchain industry, for all blockchains. We raised the idea for Nebulas rank. It's a new dimension. You always think about the new dimension, the new world you're gonna discover, because all of us are pioneers in this industry. We are still, in front of us, there's still a huge room, huge space to discover. Be brave. And that's the value ranking, Nebulas rank. We're gonna raise the ranking mechanism for all blockchain, for all addresses. It's much more like the decentralized credit score in blockchain. So every identity in blockchain need a credit score, need a ranking mechanism, including the applications, smart contracts also, right? So the second idea is about the self-evolving we call it as Nebulas Force. So Nebulas Force is about self-involving, right? What's the most successful blockchain in future? I think we believe the blockchain can involve itself quickly, can be the most successful one, right? It's pretty easy to understand. So that's the idea for Nebulas Force. We don't like the hard fork. Every hard fork is a self-customization. So even some people invent a business model like the IFO. So look at those hard forks. There's totally no value. In blockchain world, we demand a stronger operation system to hold a lot of applications happened on blockchain, and a lot of applications happened on Nebulas. And the second, the third keyword is about native incentive. We call it as a Nebulas incentive. Actually, there's two concepts. The one is POD, proof of devotion, for bookkeepers. And the second keyword is about the DIP, Developer Incentive Protocol. And right now, those three keywords is the first time we mentioned in this industry, especially for the incentive. Right now, the incentive idea. So the incentive in blockchain industry is too bad. So people don't get incentive, then that's also the reason they rush for the ICO. So shitty ICO, 90% ICO, at least they pay, you guys pay a lot. Every community member pays a lot for those shitty blockchain projects. We demand our blockchain projects have the native incentive for developers, for bookkeepers, not for the rich people in this industry, like the POS. They just hold a lot of token. They can get the interest every day. No, it's not fair. Not the people, they don't contribute to this industry. They just because they have a lot of token. The same idea for DIP, Developer Incentive Protocol. So popular applications, the system will recognize the popular applications, then get the native incentive by DIP protocol. And you can see this is also, we call this as like the continuously improving ecosystem. You can see, for native incentive, we may face a lot of, definitely we will face a lot of spending issue, and we call for a better incentive all the time. Then the better incentive requires the better Nebulas rank mechanism, because this incentive is based on the Nebulas ranking mechanism, right? And if a better, Nebulas ranking mechanism is required, the system will upgrade itself frequently. Without the self-involving, the Nebulas Force, it cannot be done, right? So this is you can see, actually it's a loop. We call this a continuously improving ecosystem loop. And we hope things gonna change in Nebulas, and we hope things gonna change in blockchain industry, starting from now, starting from tonight. And we will get a incentive based. We gotta get a continuously improving ecosystem for all blockchainer, and we will make blockchain better and better, no matter what the price it is right now. Keep asking, what the purpose you rush into blockchain industry? Do you love blockchain? Do you love Nebulas? If yes, and you do nothing, It's not cool, right? If yes, it also requires contribution. Keep asking those questions, every day. You get the final answer. One day, you get the final answer that makes you, just care what things you're gonna do, just care what future you're gonna make. You will know, not very care about the price, not very care about the speculation. Keep asking. That's the cool thing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very happy I announced we're gonna have a Nebulas. It's a Nebulas lab, owned by our believers, owned by our believer and also our Nebulas head of Nebulabs. Duran, you raise your hand. Where's Duran? Yeah, you can connect with Duran for more questions if you have interest about this. Yeah, maybe later. Maybe it's on call. And what is gonna happen for Nebulabs? I think the most important thing is about compare with internet and mobile internet. The most important thing is about traffic and users. With empowered by Nebulas operation system, we're gonna we're gonna encourage more and more users and traffic happened on blockchain, happened on Nebulas. That's the reason, we're gonna represent, we're gonna provide, we're gonna contribute for more interesting projects like the ATP. It's a tokenized marketing protocol and also some search framework. We call this a decentralized search framework. So it's quite interesting. So a lot of amazing things will happen for the ecosystem. Remember for this, we're gonna still have the early bird, early participant bonus for fundamental layer blockchain ecosystem, like Nebulas. Remember for that, if we want to make application on Ethereum, firstly, you need to consider it, may happen on Nebulas also. Remember for that, we have our earlier adopter bonus. And also, Nebulas. Tonight, I think everyone in this room, we are Nebulas because we are the community member. We are also the Nebulas team member. Raise your hand of our Nebulas team member. Yeah, they all came from different countries, and Beijing, San Francisco, Singapore, a lot of places. If you want to discuss more possibilities for Nebulas, you can talk with them. Yeah, that's so exciting. So we will announce our Nebulas Ambassador program later. So that is also a very interesting program. We believe Nebulas cannot be successful without community support. In community, we support each other, we share everything with each other, we open source the whole codes applications. You are 100% free to use that. And also, for NAS Center, we call this place a NAS Center. I think 3 months before, I had a speech in NASDAQ Entrepreneur Center. It's just 2 or 5 blocks far from this place. And I came with the idea, why not we have our NAS Center here? Remember that NAS Center is not only for Nebulas. NAS Center should be open to all blockchainers. And sooner or later, one day, NAS Center will become the real NAS Center. without the dark. Sooner or later, we believe. Yeah. And you guys are, because, yeah, we appreciate, you guys coming, for this event. We are highly welcome. You guys are highly welcome to apply for the Nebulas Ambassador Program. We have our fund, we have our Nebulas token for Ambassador Program, just like Emerson for the violin play for Nebulas, for the song for Nebulas. We're gonna have our Nebulas art also. So the contribution is not only for developers, the contribution should be open for every person who in love with blockchain, who in love with Nebulas, right? Woo! Yes, we believe. Always the topic, because the tough time, maybe there's a right time, there's a comfortable time, when the price is good, you don't care everything because the price is good, right? And always the Lambo, always the Wenwu and the Lambo, and always talk in Telegram, right? When the tough time, it's the right time, you ask yourself, why are you in love with Nebulas? Why are you in love with blockchain? What's the contribution you can provide? Be brave. My suggestion, because just be brave, you can face the ups and the downs. Just be brave. There is still a lot of problem in front of us, right? For Nebulas, for blockchain. Be brave. You can finally achieve something in blockchain field. And yes, we believe. Yeah, that's the philosophy we have. Every time. The yes we believe is not only we believe in Nebulas. Yes, we believe it's about we believe in the new technology, blockchain technology. And yes, we believe without our efforts, we can, make us better and better. And yes, we believe using the blockchain or Nebulas technology, we can enhance our living standard one day finally. Woo! That's the moment. Yeah. I still remember, 8 months before, we named the milestone for 1.0 as the Ego Nebula. You guys know the meaning? What's the meaning for Ego Nebula? You can see that's the pillars of creation. A lot of stellars may create in the Ego Nebula. That means we give birth to the possibility may happen in blockchain. Because not every people is expert in blockchain, right? A lot of people, they just want to make application happen on blockchain, right? The possibility we're gonna provide, the operation system we're gonna provide. We believe we are the top one, we are the top player in blockchain industry because you can easily compare with the technical white paper, you can easily compare with the passion or determination, with the, with the goal we have for other blockchain projects. We prepare for 5 years, 10 years, or even longer to make things perfect, to finally to make this blockchain technology to everybody, every day's use. So that's the meaning for Ego Nebula, and that's the meaning for Nebulas 1.0. And thank you for that, and I'm gonna introduce my teammate and my co-founder, and also my ex-colleague in Alibaba's group, in Alibaba's blockchain platform group. We formed the group together. So Robin. So everyone's Robin in our team because everyone loves Robin. The personality is quite good, and yeah. So Robin.
Okay, thank haters. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous, and it looks like I am the man behind haters. But yes. So I clearly remember last June, 3 of us, haters, Aaron, and me, we are just logging in our hotel room. We are fight each others to think about what the Nebulas want to do, what we all want to create, we want to do something. So after that, we did a lot. After 2 months, after 60 days without day and night, and we just finished our first version of technical white paper. So you guys can see there's 6 of us at the room, but there's 2 guys in this video. This guy just back to home, and we wake them up. Hey guys, we should take a photo. That is the right moment. We just did. We just finished our first version of technical white paper. Yeah, so that's the moment. And then we create our Nebulas protocol. We are writing code. And if I'm not wrong, for the first version of Nebulas, the version 0.1, we just use 7 days. Just a week. 4 of us working day and night and create the first version of Nebulas. We just built from grow up. 4 of us. We did it. And then, next 3 months. Same guy, same 4 of us. What we did? We just released our testnet. With fully functional blockchain system. Smart contract, transaction, whatever, we can do it in the testnet. So what we have done is we did it. We just released our testnet at the last December. And then, here is our team, our Nebulas dev team. There's more than 15 people, 15 young engineers. We are working very hard to prepare for this moment, prepare for Nebulas, Eagle Nebula release. That's the moment. And we know that we don't have a superpower. We are not as a genius. We are just ordinary people. We just want to do something. We have full of passion. We want to create something different. We want to do something new. Tell you more about the Nebulas 1.0, Eagle Nebula. Yeah. So for the first version of the Nebulas, we are focusing on the fully functional blockchain system. That means there is a blockchain structure, there is a Merkle tree root, Merkle tree algorithm, and also there is a crypto algorithm. Besides that, there is a transaction. There's a block to make sure the data integrity. And also, there should be a smart contract. Yeah, user can write a smart contract to deploy their decentralized apps on that. And we also have solid, robust network. And we also adopt the parallel execution model to boost our performance. So on the right side is about our whole architecture. From bottom to top, we all created that. All those code are written by us line by line. Yeah. So crypto, network storage, our Nebulas Force, our V8 engine, LLVM, and also our algorithm of the consensus, POD, and deposit. And we also will release the SDK, JavaScript-based node model named Nebulas.js. You guys can find on the GitHub. And that will help developer and the user to use Nebulas, to call Nebulas API, to interact with Nebulas functionality. And besides that, we have our Nebulas Explorer, on the right hand. So It's quite simple. And currently it's in alpha. And we want to use that Explorer to help user and the developer to view all the data in Nebulas. You can see the block, transaction detail, and also search address, see some new address balance, search transaction, search address, search something. You can view all the data inside. And then it's about the Nebulas wallet. Yeah, we have two versions of wallet. The one is web wallet, web-based wallet. User can create address, create a wallet, send the transaction both in online, offline mode, and the user can also interact with smart contract written in Nebulas. And also we'll release our mobile wallet in the next few weeks. Will be so. Yeah, we'll release that. We want all those functionality, all those tools can help user to get to know about Nebulas, get to know about blockchains. And we want all the developers who are interested in blockchain, they can find an easy way to dive in, to get to know how it works, And besides that, I want to emphasize three key features. Most exciting part in Nebulas 1.0. The first is about the NVM, Nebulas virtual machine. Since we want to use the LVM functionality, we want to leverage the high performance of Chrome V8 engine. So it will make the performance of Nebulas will be high. We will make user, developer develop more and more complex smart contract. And besides that, we want more and more people, more and more user can use their own language, own preference. For example, C, C++, Ruby, Python, they can use that to run smart contract. Not only the JavaScript, not only the Solidity, we want to use that. And also, we provide a secure environment for sandboxing execution to make sure the smart contract is safe, won't affect the host. So that's one part about the Nebulas VM. And another part is about the JavaScript. JavaScript is the first smart contract language in Nebulas. So that means whoever knows JavaScript can write smart contract on Nebulas. And they also can write HTML page. So that means for a web developer, they are very easy to create a standalone decentralized application. We wish JavaScript supporting will reduce the learning curve for the developer. Yeah, they can get to know about blockchain, all those model, execution model, all those API very easily and graceful. Yeah, since JavaScript is worldwide used in internet, so we wish that more and more user, more and more developer can use it, can leverage their own experience in Nebulas, in blockchains. So that's our simple snapshot of and smart contract. It's quite easy, just like what we did in JavaScript language. And also, the final part of the exciting thing is about the performance. According to our testnet, our TPS is up to 2,000 TPS. That's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. Frankly speaking, it's quite a lot. It's 20 times faster than Ethereum. Woo! Yeah, you guys can see this. This is our dashboard for the performance part. This is transaction in block. This is execution time. So far, we leverage the parallel execution model to boost the performance. And we think this model we can easily share to Ethereum, to other blockchains. And we definitely will do that. We will contribute this idea, contribute this code to other blockchains. We want to share that. We want more and more blockchain system, blockchain project can leverage this boost, can improve their performance. So that's the part. After that, after all the features, all the exciting part about the Nebulas, and we are now prepared for the mainnet launch. And here is our Nebulas manifesto. We believe blockchain. We believe Nebulas. We want to do something different. We want to create something new for for the blockchain, for the world. So here is our thinking, here is our manifesto. And all this content will record in Nebulas Genesis block, in the Genesis block. Okay, here is the right moment. Yeah. Once again, Nebulas manifesto. Yeah, just remember this time. Just remember this time, this moment. Next, I will click on button to do what? To launch the mainnet of Nebulas. Okay? Okay, I click launch button and we count, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what? Whoa, sorry, I didn't. Wow! Yeah! Nebulas mainnet is launched. Yeah! One more thing. One more thing. We all know that blockchain is at a very early stage. There's a lot of challenge, both in technical, both in theory. And we say we are the one who can push the blockchain to be a better place. So we definitely will do that, and we want to do that. So we build our research team. We have more than 5 PhDs working on the research topic, not only for the Nebulas, but also for the blockchains. The topic should be Nebulas rank about the game theory. Yeah, we want you to adopt the game theory to make blockchain to a more fair place. More fair place. And we also want the trustable. And for the POD, our consensus algorithm, proof of devotion. Yeah, we want to be robotless. And for the DIP, development incentive protocol, we want to be fairness. And we also say privacy are very important. Privacy are very important. So that's why we have collaboration with ZKP, Zero Logic Proof. We research that. We research how we can easily to adopt this functionality, to provide this functionality to developers. And we also say, for the developer who writes smart contract, how can we prevent bugs? How can we write correct smart contract? So that's why we say formal verification for smart contract is very important. And more and more. We are not just engineer. We have research. We want to research. We want to create a bridge to connect industry and academy. So that's why we have a collaboration with all those universities. Yeah, UC Berkeley, Tsinghua University, Columbia University, and also HAST. So for us, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We just released our mainnet. We just released our 1.0 version, the first version. We just create our research team, and we think there definitely will be more. We want to use our passion, our capability to push, to make blockchain to be a better place. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So back to the next. I was the fans. Okay, correct. Not was. I am the fans of LLVM. When I first see the LLVM, I think that's a brilliant idea. No never virtual machine. That's a brilliant idea. Yeah, we can just create a language with IR code, and during the IR code, we can do some optimization just in time. Well, to boost the performance. Oh, that's quite good. That's quite good. And when Ivan contacted us, and I eventually found out, whoa, Ivan was a guy who are very familiar with LLVM, who definitely will help us. Help for what? To integrate the LLVM capability to blockchains. to make blockchain to be more flexible and to make blockchain to more self-involved, to involve not only Nebulas but also blockchain. So we are very glad to invite Eva. Yeah.
Let's move off this first. Which button do I push to get rid of this? There we go. So I'm glad to be here. Good evening. So my name is Evan Chen. I've been in the industry for a long time, as you can tell. I'm not one of those young engineers. So thank you very much for introducing me after that speech and after the mainnet lunch. It's kind of hard, tough act to follow. So I've been involved in programming language in systems for my entire career. I was very fortunate to be involved with the LVM project for over 10 years while I was at Apple. These days I still working, doing a lot of work with people in systems, in programming language in runtimes. So that's why I'm here. There's many reasons to be optimistic about Nebulas. You heard they're very thoughtful about how they're approaching the problem. And the team is incredibly ambitious and hardworking. It's by far the hardest working team in blockchain. And they're cohesive. There's no infighting. There's no fighting against foundations to talk about who holds the funds, who should be doing the work. So I feel very fortunate to be involved, and I believe this will be one of the premier projects in this space. So Robert asked me to talk a little bit about smart contract platforms. This is a new kind of industry, and I think the sense I'm getting is everybody's still trying to figure out. When you build a system, think about how you build a kind of environment where the code is executed. You have to consider many factors. You have to consider what kind of underlying architecture the blockchain takes, what's the sharing strategy, how do you evolve the blockchain going forward. You also have to think about what other applications. So there's many things that I think the entire industry have still a lot to learn. But generally speaking, indulge me here. There's roughly 5 things I think about when we talk about smart contract platform. The expressiveness, the programming language, the API, the richness API is very important. And that's sort of tied in a way to portability. Portability is not taking code, from internet and port it to Nebulas. It's rather about how easily do the people who are familiar with the existing system they can move on to this new platform. So a lot of these have to do with kind of what available technologies on top of the smart contract platform. Efficiency is one big thing. You want the smart contract to run efficiently, fast, and also less costly. So gas is a big issue with Ethereum and other blockchains. A lot of times you're not calculating the gas limit up front, and your money goes to waste. But that's far from an ideal kind of user model for a smart contract. Safety is critical. We all know about all the hacks, the unfortunate events that's happened in the blockchain space. But lastly, that's one of the things I'm very glad the Nebulas team is thinking about is upgradability. This is an entirely different way of deploying software. Every other piece of software you deploy, you find bugs, you pull it off, you stop it, you upgrade the software. You fix it that way. That doesn't work in smart contract. So how do you kind of improve and fix problems in smart contract is something you can think about up front. I'm very glad to see that Nebulas are thinking about it. So you heard about the NVM plan. Currently they're working using the JavaScript VA engine from Chrome. That allows JavaScript, which is basically the new assembly language for the new assembly language of the day. TypeScript is a type version of JavaScript. It's much safer. If you're interested in programming smart contract for Nebulas, I would encourage you to look at TypeScript. It's good tools, proper language. There's a lot of good things going about it. But what we're really interested in the future. So by using something that's robust like LVM, it's a potential to be able to deploy a whole family of considerations. So what is LVM? It started out as a research project in UIUC. Chris Ladner, who's my friend, working on when he was a master's student back in UIUC. Together we were able to prioritize it, basically become the industry standard while we were at Apple. Even won a prestigious award for it. So it's a pretty big deal. The most importantly is it's battle tested. It's literally the system that powers all your graphic cards, powers your iPhones, Google uses it, Apple uses it, Microsoft uses it, Facebook uses it, Adobe uses it, Intel uses it, pretty much everybody in the industry uses it. The entire programming language research community uses it. So it's well tested. But what does it mean to use this for a smart contract platform for blockchain? There's a lot of things we have to think about. We believe, I think one of the things that Robert and Hideo talks about is sharing. I don't think this is necessarily the differentiation between different blockchains. I think the entire blockchain industry can benefit having a smart contract platform that's safe, secure, and efficient, and that's shared across all the different blockchains. Can we design it to be blockchain agnostic? That's a big challenge. And LVM is very low level, so it's very powerful that way. But that means there's a lot of work ahead to make it secure. How do you sandbox it? How do you eliminate all the undefined behavior in the programming language? Undefined behavior in a smart contract is going to kill it. It's going to lose people money. How do we utilize the flexibility to enable upgradability? That's a good question. It's a very, very powerful system that allows you to upgrade the sort of low-level representation. The many ways that you can expose some upgradability without sort of fundamentally exposing kind of loop, kind of errors and kind of ways for people to attack the smart contract. So this is a big deal, and Nebulas, I believe, has a good opportunity here to be the leader in the space, to rally the community, to build something that's into an industry standard, and I'm glad to see this is happening. Again, I'm very optimistic in the success of Nebulas, and I think we're all in good hands here. Thank you very much.
Evan is very humble. Next is going to be a short little section with a couple of Nebulas' partners. The first one will be Ted Fung from Dolphin Browser, so I'll say a few words.
I'm the founder and CEO of Dolphin Browser. It's my great honor to be here and to celebrate the Nebulas Net launch. So it recalled me about 8 years ago when the mobile internet just launched. So the people just as exciting as you guys today. So everyone want to go to the Google IoT meeting, and everyone want to go to the mobile internet meetups, and to understand what the mobile internet will change. So in my opinion, it's not easy to find a new technology. Maybe in 80 years ago, mobile internet is a new technology. Maybe in 20 years ago, the internet changed how we connect. However, now, blockchain is a new technology. If we change how we build trust and how we build cooperate, it may not like the internet to help us build how we connect. It just will reorganize the current organization we have. It may change how we work together and how we exchange information, exchange trust together. So this is why I think blockchain is a new big thing that we need to care about it. So I'm so happy to see that the Nebulas team to take a step forward to realize their vision and their mission. It's not easy to build a whole system from the fundamental code. I just talked now with Robin he read code from the very fundamental part to build a line by line. It's a huge job. I ever thought about talking about why you didn't leverage others open source code to build your system. I said, oh no, it's not enough. We want to improve it. So it shocked me. So when I talked to other friends about the Nebulas, they saw they are really solid and want to do something in the blockchain world. So about 1 month ago, we just announced a cooperation with Nebulas. So the Nebulas, they're so ambitious. They not only want to build a protocol, they also want to build an ecosystem. So this is why they launched a new ATP, Advanced Protocol today. And Dolphin will be a strategic partner with them to leverage Dolphin's 200 million users and our experience to work with them to build a new DX ecosystem. So it's just the beginning. Thank you so much.
And next we'll have one of the Nebulas ambassadors say a few words.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for attending the Nebulas Mainnet launch. My name is Saini Sadowni from Melbourne, Australia, and I'm part of the Nebulas Ambassador Program. The Nebulas Ambassador Program is a recently instigated initiative whereby Nebulas representatives stationed in all major cities around the world who have demonstrated a commitment to the project, given the opportunity to help create and foster relationships with the communities in which they represent. By helping maintain the value of Nebulas by demonstrating both its capabilities and use cases, the Ambassador Program is directed towards building a far-reaching, globally recognizable ecosystem. The Ambassador Program is geared toward achieving a true consensus within our community. We are hoping to allow more global input as to the direction of Nebulas. Nebulas Force is inherently designed with the community in mind. By utilizing a community voting mechanism, we hope through our Ambassador Program to continually build a far-reaching, infinitely evolving community-driven blockchain. I believe the idea behind the Ambassador Program is great, as it truly aligns with the goals of Nebulas. The truth is, none of us actually applied to become an ambassador. We all share deep knowledge of Nebulas and blockchain in general, and therefore are in a great position to help the communities of tomorrow. We encourage members of communities to get to know your local Nebulas ambassador. Questions, please let us know. And if you're a developer, or you're working in a project with a team, and you feel you've got what it takes, please feel free to give further contributions. We're seeking an ever-growing, devoted network with which to meet, collaborate, and expand. What you can expect as a community member is further, more tailored marketing directed towards local kids and workshops for developers. We'll help educate and raise awareness of not only Nebulas, but blockchain in general. We all share a mutual passion. We believe in the power of blockchain, but we ask you all to take the...
And it's just been mind-blowing to me, and I haven't met any other team that works this hard on their blockchain projects, and I look forward to seeing more and more good dApp that built on Nebulas, and there's a lot of really, this is Dolphin and Nebulas going on here. And anyway, thank you so much for coming, and I'm going to pass the mic back to Chris. Any final words? Oh, here's?
Yeah, a few final words. So that is the end of presentation prepared content, so thank you all of you for coming. Things before you go. One, if you want to learn more about the Nebulas Mainnet, I believe they have a page on the site, so you can go to it. Two, if you want to learn more about the Nebulas Ambassador Program, talk to Becky or Said right here. And three, everybody from the Nebulas team, raise their hand. If you want to learn anything more about Nebulas in general,